Welcome to Two Chefs, One Kitchen. Join Kyle and Rob for cuisine, cocktails, and conversation, hosted at Madeir's, 141 Main Street, Pembroke, New Hampshire.
All right, so we'd like to thank WMUR for prompting Rob to restart his movie career. Back in the ye old days of 1980-something, somebody thought he'd be a movie star of the XXX kind. That didn't work out so well, right? Look where we are today.
Love you. Wait, so, yes, so like everyone else in America, I decided, by the encouragement of Kyle and one of my best friends, Kamisha, that I'm gonna do, there's this thing called
Fans.
OnlyFans. This shows
Glad you know your platform.
I know, this shows how much I know. So I'm like, hey, I'll do it. I won't put my face on it. I'll just do like penis shots and things like that. No one will know the difference. Right. I'm all about this. So I'm like, good. Everybody wants the black penis. It's like the end thing.
There's a fan.
There's a fan base for it. You know, it's Black Lives Matter.
There is for silver daddies too.
Oh yeah, you can get rich.
Oh yeah, my dad's on that. That's a whole other story.
Skinny guy.
What? All right then.
It's literally so. And so I do this, and there's no one who signs up.
Okay.
So I add more content. There's still no one who signs up. And I'm like, this is not really working. And so one day we're having a conversation with, I don't know how it came up, but Kyle's talking to our teenage daughters, which are now 18 and 16. And he's like, shit, you could do the OnlyFans page. Rob's on there.
Oh no.
And I'm like, okay. I guess we're just letting everything out. So the girls are like, well, how much money have you made? I'm like, well, I had one subscriber. They paid $9.99. And, you know, that's it so far. But, you know, in case you see this, there are things there. You can add to my subscription base. You know, I don't mind.
Passive income is the best IRS deduction ever. $9.99 a month. It's recurring all the time, so we don't have to worry about it.
And people forget about it.
Exactly.
And they just keep paying.
And they keep paying. And that's what we're looking for.
Set it and forget
Like a
it.
gym membership.
Having teenage girls, one of the things, and not to throw them out there, but
It's a good thing.
conversations that we have with
Exactly.
Well, your conversations might be different from the average conversations.
Yes.
With the teenage girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of
They-
like
Although
Very
we,
much.
we probably know couples that have conversations like you
with
might
their
have.
kids like that, yeah. And I mean,
But,
I've
but
had those
are good
conversations.
conversations.
we are
Well,
very
then
direct with our kids.
Right. Try to. It's not to sugarcoat anything, and it's just to feel open about an open household it's like a safe space, right?
Yeah.
So that if you have a friend who doesn't know something, then you can help educate, and you know, it's an easy way to just sort of make light of something that is a sensitive subject to a lot of people, whether it's racism, sexuality, hygiene. Like, we can cover a full gamut of like 20 different topics with the girls at dinner and make light of it, but also educate at the same time. And they'll like get squirmish or be like, oh, you guys are stupid. But then you hear them say that, right? How many times have you ever said something that your parents told you
Yeah.
when you're older with your son, and you're like, wait a minute, I was just my father.
See,
I just said that, like, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah.
I've never heard, I never heard either of my parents say the word fuck.
Oh,
We
yeah.
certainly didn't
Me
talk
neither.
about blowjobs
Still,
at dinner.
yeah.
Right.
Really?
But-
Well, not at dinner.
Well, we
But
don't
you
do it at
know
dinner.
what? I could see I've said fucking conversation with my sons, and
Yep.
that's no big deal. I don't think I've yet talked about blowjobs with them.
Mm.
Okay, so what was your sex talk with him? Or was there a sex talk with
There
him?
was.
There was no sex
There
talk
wasn't
with them.
one,
Because
yeah.
in
It's just like, they'll
nowadays,
figure it out.
there's sex everywhere, and there are no unanswered questions. I'd say that it's everything that was
Right.
available or not available when I was a kid is available now.
Yep. And so I
The-
think part of it too, being like a parent, especially a single parent raising the two girls, I tried to steer them of, you can find anything you want, but here's what's good, bad, ugly.
This
Type
is what
thing
it's,
as well.
what it's like to be responsible.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And they actually are.
Yeah.
There was no conversations.
Don't
in my
screw it
house
up.
with kids, yeah.
Wait, give them your dad's Birds of the Bees.
No, we're not, okay? You can go ahead and tell the story.
I don't know if I do
There
it
was a
justice.
sex talk.
Oh yeah.
Well, he brings it up all the time of, you know, when he brought my brother and I inside the room and, had the conversation with us about the birds and the bees, and my mother loves this part that, the boys walk out of the room and Kyle was, I don't know, 10, 12 and giggling all because he just told this story the other day too. And I can't keep my mouth shut apparently. So I was like, Mom, guess what we were talking about? Dad was telling us all these sorts of stories. We were talking about.
And he was so happy
So
to
did
brag
he
on
teach
that.
you that motion? Is that how you figured out what that
Well,
was?
yeah, 'cause it
before
was
that, you might
about-
not have known what that even meant.
Right.
No.
It was about this is how you penetrate, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
And then when you
boy.
got on the bus
Wow.
and the kids were talking about getting pregnant, or is it getting pregnant?
No, having a baby.
Yeah,
And
having a
how
baby.
if you fart, then the baby will come out. And then, of course,
Oh.
I had to stand up and correct them all.
Good for you.
Okay.
So, and then when they were talking about blowjobs being hair styles, I had to correct them on that.
Because his
So-
dad
You
had
both
No,
could
it's
have
called
been
a
right
blow
about that.
out.
Well,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Whereas my mom, who did medical classes and stuff like that for because she was a CNA, and one of the things she was always with us on, like, look, this is vagina, this is a penis, this is what most people don't know this movie, but it was an old movie, and it's an old movie called Basic Training, and it's basically about these women who worked for the military, and they were secretaries in the military, and most of them unfortunately slept their way to the top. And one of them was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." So she blew the whole thing, and they had boobs, lots of boobs in this. And me and my
Like
brother,
Porky's.
and me and my brother
Sounds
would
like a blue
giggle.
movie.
We're like, and my mom's like, "If you don't understand or you think breasts are funny, you're gonna have to leave the room. Breasts are not funny. If we have to have the conversation of what breasts do and what they are, we will." And I'm just like, "Okay, shut up." And then later she's just
Well, it's
like,
not that breasts are funny. It's men's reaction to breasts that are funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
the sad part is we haven't
Breasts
changed.
make any man dumb.
Yeah.
Gay, straight, otherwise. Right, cameraman?
It's shocking that though it was very much boom boom boom. This is the science of the body, the human body.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up in a household where we could walk around in our underwear. My mom will walk out the bathroom and she has just on a towel and it was nothing said. She'll, "Hey, come wash my back." I'm like, "Okay." And I was older at this point, but I learned early on that sexuality was not a taboo thing, or bodies were not taboo.
That's
so
a positive
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Yes.
more like
Like a
that's
lot
like
of
a
families-
European outlook on it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Europeans, it's
Like
they
going to the
walk
beach
around
together,
naked,
and-
yeah, right.
Yep.
which is why we have the enjoyment of going to Joe's Hideaway.
By ourselves.
Well, we know people when we get there.
Well, that's different then.
You don't bring the kids,
No.
do you?
So Rob,
No.
change topics. Where's your white glasses? You got blue now. I mean, I like the blue, but
I did
white,
change the
yeah.
blue because
Okay.
I got tired of people trying not to be racist and saying, "Hey, you're the guy with the white glasses," versus saying, "Oh, you're the big black gay guy," or "You're the black guy," or "You're Rob."
Because nobody refers to him as, "Oh, you're the guy with blue glasses."
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
mean,
notable.
I
Right,
don't
yeah.
know if you misread that, because I mean, the white glasses were just like, I don't know.
No. I don't think it was a racist thing
Okay.
at all. It was
He'd rather be referred to as the black guy than the guy with white glasses.
correct, or because they
So
didn't.
it's like they were ignoring one of the most notable things about you.
Right.
Right.
And
Okay.
trying to be, quote unquote,
Politically
polite about it.
Okay.
Right.
And there's people who genuinely get Kyle and I mixed up. Still to this day,
Yeah.
one of our dishwashers will call him Rob and call me Kyle.
Yeah.
And he honestly just get us mixed up.
Yeah.
And he-
Well, I think they're both one syllable, whatever happens, and how you like Rob, Kyle, Kyle, Rob.
yeah.
He obviously
And
knows
whoever you
who's who.
yeah.
Right.
And versus
One's a
doing
hard ass
that,
and one's
they're
nice.
just like,
I won't
I
ask
get
which
my
is
sons
which.
Yeah.
mixed up all the time.
and so
Whatever comes out of my mouth.
Well, it's
and
like all
when I
parents
changed
like,
him, I was like,
My mom has been
blah,
doing
blah,
that
blah,
lately.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
lot.
been at the house and she's been like, Keith, Kyle, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
which you did the Phantom Gourmet with. That was gonna be. Oh, they're coming back.
Chronicle.
Yep.
Was it? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Chronicle.
Phantom Gourmet was there during a live
Yeah.
service.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, the wedge salad
So-
and the po' boy.
And they're coming back. Well, they told us they're coming back because once we reopen, they want to do a refilming at the new space.
yeah.
Oh, and you might like
So we're
this
gonna
on the
hold
new
them to
menu.
that.
Oxtail.
Oh,
Oxtail
yeah.
stew.
Have you posted
Really?
a menu yet?
So yeah, it's
Is
it's
this
partially on our website, Madeira603.com, free subscription. But you go under the menu, and so we broke it up into small plates, large plates, soups and salads.
Yep.
So we're trying to. Tapas was a hard concept for people to like, because tapas style, like being in Spain, it's traditional that you're just going to get 20 plates for the 4 of us right now,
Yeah.
and really leisurely eat our time. We found a lot of people just treated it as appetizers or were confused, and sometimes you
might
have
happen
people
more
that just
here,
didn't
too.
want that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like even my dad, he's like, no, I want all of us to have our food at the same time.
Right.
So we knew
I
when my
want a
dad came
regular dinner
out,
plate.
right. So he was fine with having like the wings and the this and the that, but for him, he's a traditional New England boy that meat, potatoes, vegetable
Big
is
plate.
what will fill the belly, even if it was on 3 separate plates.
Yeah.
So we went with the small plate, large plate concept. So same idea, like we still have our wings and our crab balls and fried gator and all that good stuff under the small plates, but we expanded the large plates.
Do you have church plate still?
So we have the church
Oh,
plate,
yeah.
we did
The
oxtail
mac and cheese,
stew.
obviously.
Oxtail.
The mac and cheese. Yep.
We're doing a smothered pork chop.
Oh.
So it's a bone-in center cut
yeah.
pork chop,
Tender.
smothered in gravy. And then really
The okra still? Okra?
okra is going to be seasonal. So we
Okay.
also realized that because we want, like, we don't have a freezer back there. You guys saw it's just fridges, no
Yeah.
freezer.
Okay.
So everything is fresh.
No
Oh.
freezers
So
whatsoever.
we'll do specials of like, okay, we got some really good okra this week, so that's what's going to be a
Move it.
special.
Yeah.
But one of the newest concepts, and this was Rob's idea, was to do. We do grits really well, and people love them. So we have a grits your way section.
Yeah.
So you get a grit, but then you can choose a protein and a gravy. So you can have a chicken gravy, etouffee, like 5 different
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to put on your grits, or 5 different proteins, and then grits with butter, cheese, vegan, vegetarian, all that sort of stuff. So it branches out a little bit more.
Cool.
So this is a good segue, I understand, to say we'll actually be right back. We have a little more things to talk about. I think we have fun talking. In case you have fun with us, come back and join us, and we'll be right back in a second.
You don't get the
New Hampshire
promotions
liquor
here.
Store system does a pretty good job. So I think that if they take on like marijuana, that I think it'll.
Wait, they're taking on
You know what I mean?
marijuana?
Like no, they
No,
said
if
that
New
they
Hampshire
The
State
concept.
Liquor Store
Yeah.
takes on the whole marijuana
selling
issue.
marijuana. Like
Wait, are they
that's
going to
been in
start
the
doing
news.
marijuana?
We're
Well,
hoping.
I don't look at the news. You got to catch
We're
me
going to
up.
rewind.
So-
If they start to regulate and sell marijuana
Right.
as a state commodity, similar to how they do liquor.
Right.
Well
Complete
played.
The
sentence.
liquor store has the liquor
Oh,
stores have
I'm
said,
all about
no,
that.
the liquor
I'm-
stores have stepped up and said we will take
I
this
need
on.
edibles.
And I was
Right.
like, that's great because I think they do a good job
I
with
agree.
liquor. It's not
Yeah.
expensive. It's not
I agree.
corrupted as far as I can tell.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
love,
like the
so-
way, like, one of the benefits here is it's sort of an equal playing field, whereas, you know, he comes from Massachusetts restaurant industry, and it's all like, well, where are my deals? Where are my bargains? What am I
Yeah.
getting from this?
Yeah.
And I don't deal with salespeople well, so he's not here, and somebody comes in and starts questioning me, and I'm like,
Let's
she's
keep
like,
it on
well,
the up and
are
up.
you gonna sell like this much money of mine to have, you know, some free stuff? And I was like, honey, I don't need free coasters from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need them.
Let's keep it straight.
Yeah.
Absolute. We love you. We're looking for your endorsement as well as your contribution for Queen City Pride 2020.
But all right, so to end our segment, we're gonna
They are
do
sponsors.
Never Have I Ever.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then Chris is going to tell us how to epoxy my table to make it smooth like a
Yes.
baby's bottom.
Okay.
Yep.
So, 10 questions.
Oh, we have him epoxy the actual
If
table.
you've
'cause
done
we
the
have
thing
epoxy.
that we say, you put your finger down.
Okay.
All right.
So you start like this.
All right.
This is how I do my.
Never have I ever lived out of the country for more than a month. Okay, so now it goes to you.
Oh, wait a minute. I have.
So you put it down.
Yeah, you put it down.
Okay.
Right.
Right, so never have I ever is like this person is like the
Yeah.
puritanical virgin
Okay.
who's never
Yeah.
done
Got it.
anything.
Okay.
Okay, we know who's French.
No, Jamaican.
No, he's talking about which
Your
thumb
thumb.
you put down. Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever.
She
wait,
starts
wait.
with her finger, you start with your thumb.
Yeah. I've never done this
How-
before.
it's
This
like
is
when
my
you start
first time
counting-
doing this
It's like
game.
When you start counting
I'm
this
probably
way,
gonna
it's,
lose, right?
right?
Un, deux.
In French, in
Yeah.
French class, right?
This
So
is
I
what?
go to French Catholic
Okay,
high
I
school,
can't put
and
my
they're
hands
like,
down 'cause I'm gonna get
un,
tired.
deux, trois, quatre, cinq.
Yeah.
But if you start this way, oh, you're not
No,
French.
no.
You are not French Canadian.
True. I'm like, no, you're pointing a gun and waving at me. That's not true.
All right, your turn, Chris.
Wait.
All right. You're going to ask the question now?
Oh.
Yep. We keep rolling around.
Never have I ever graduated high school.
That's Baton Rouge French. You spell backwards.
I'm like, Moulin Rouge, baby. Hold up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, God. Never have I ever gone on a road trip in the United States.
Didn't you drive from Louisiana?
I know. I'm like, define road trip.
Okay, let me put it this way, more than 1,000 miles.
Oh, I've did
Okay.
that.
More
Okay.
than 500.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did that.
More than 250?
Well,
Okay.
no, 1,000 miles, because that's like more than one day, unless you're crazy. Yeah.
Never have I ever. Wait, are we being Wait, what are
No,
we doing?
just
I
do
don't
it.
know. I've never
Ah.
done
Whatever
this
you want.
before.
Just
Did I
do it.
mention
Oh, just go for it? Okay. Never have I ever shaved my head bald.
Okay. Maybe not me, but somebody did.
I never have. You
You
did?
mean had your head? No,
Yes.
I've never shaved my
Marine
balls.
Corps
Then lead your finger up.
Oh, okay. See,
Marine Corps boot camp,
Oh, okay. I was gonna
No, I've
say.
never
day
shaved my
number
head.
1. Zoom.
See, I would have
I
expected
thought you had
to
to
go
have
with
a
that
high and
too.
tight. Y'all
No,
go
no,
bald?
that doesn't come till 3rd phase.
Holy crap. See, that
They
whole
make them all
breaking me,
cotton swabs at the beginning.
right, that whole break me down to build me up
Yes,
bullshit.
sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
like, just
Hoorah!
put me on my knees and just tell me that you're God and I'll figure out a way to make you know you're
I have
not.
2 left. I'm gonna. Do
And then
this
Rob's
instead,
gonna
so
try
it's
to sing
easier
gospel
hold.
on Sunday
Okay.
morning instead of.
Oh, I love that gospel.
Never have I ever eaten octopus.
So if you've done it, you put your finger down.
Yes.
Okay. Oop. I should put that one.
I love it.
I was like,
We will have octopus on the menu.
Okay.
Octopus
And
will be
Zarius
a part
loves
of
octopus.
Christmas. Yes.
so you
I've
bring
had
Zarius
octopus
to an
and
Asian
squid.
buffet.
If they're the same thing, I've had them both anyways.
No, well, some of the best octopus I ever had in New Orleans.
Oh,
we
really?
will have
Oh,
yeah.
so-
Okay.
Now, having
Fried
read-
or like
having-
just like
no, it
brine?
was, it was
Grilled
like
fries,
stewed.
spice, yeah.
It was
Good.
stewed in
It's
milk.
yummy.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
It wasn't like
It-
chewy rubber
now,
bands.
having
that you
Right,
get.
yeah, exactly.
Having read Soul of an Octopus, I don't really feel like eating an octopus anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
It's pretty cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
never going a totally different direction. Never have I ever blackout drunk.
So if you've done it, you put your finger down.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
This past weekend.
Oh my god.
Like bruises.
Uh-oh.
I
and
saw that.
I saw
scratches.
those. I was wondering.
Yep,
I thought
we
it was
went-
from
we
working
went-
on the restaurant.
I don't beat it.
Blackout?
We went gay nude camping.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives
It's-
clear an idea.
Yeah. No.
It's Joe's Hideaway. It's oh
You didn't have to.
oh sorry. Comma for those.
They
Way
can
to go to
bleep that right out.
Joe's.
Yeah.
But
Discount next time.
yes, it's all male. It's clothing optional. It's absolutely phenomenal. There are a
Where
couple
is
in
Washington.
Washington, New Hampshire.
Oh.
There are and
That's
it's
like,
all
it's 55 minutes from us.
Yeah.
Is it
We're up
all?
89.
Is it gay only?
it's,
They say male,
They
but
say
it's-
male. They don't
it
say
really
gay.
is gay.
It happens to be gay, but they only say male. But there are just new clothing optional camps in New Hampshire.
Mhm.
There's 2 of those.
Yep.
One of them is a quote unquote Christian camp
Oh.
that I don't think
Let
anyone
me
wants
get
to
this
go to.
straight. Christian nude.
Yeah.
You're allowed
And
to
I've
bring
driven
And
in
there's
by the
hiking
other one.
trails and
Right.
beaches and
120 on 27 or something like that.
Yeah.
You're allowed to bring your kids.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Creeps
Well,
me
both
out.
of them allow their kids. The other one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know the other one.
Yeah.
That's like.
I don't wanna see
Can
your
I ask you a
kid.
question about the game? So when you say never have I ever, it's supposed to be something you did or didn't do.
No, it's
it
up
depends
to
on
you.
how, it's how you want to.
Okay.
Phrase it.
So it's strategy. Do I want to see
You know
what
what's throwing me
you've
off
done?
is the double negatives. Like I'm
Yeah,
just.
I know, that's
Never
right.
have I
Can
ever.
I, can I just
That's
say
the
something
teacher in
like,
you.
who hasn't done this?
Can
Or
you
whatever.
stop questioning things and just take it?
That's the
Just
teacher
do
in
it.
you.
This is like to tell the truth.
You're retired.
Yes, you're right.
You don't have to
right.
think like a teacher anymore.
And
You don't
so
have to worry about
sometimes-
negatives.
Okay.
So when
So-
you play with other people and you know that somebody did something and you want
Yeah.
to expose it,
Okay.
right? Never have I ever been in a five-song,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Then you're like,
okay.
oh,
More-
who's the dirty whore now?
Yeah. All right.
More
okay,
so.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
More so. All right, well,
So
Marine
never
guy.
have I ever been to a place where there's a bunch of nude people.
How you not?
Right, you put it down if you've done it.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to play this. it's all the nevering and.
I'm like,
Never
I
have
love you, but
never have I ever
you're
sat
naturalist.
between Chris and Rob.
Wait, what?
Never have I. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Never have I ever sat between Chris and Rob.
Okay.
So you have. So you put your finger down.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to put
So
it down
whatever
now,
you
but-
say, it's.
So I've got 3 up
It's
now.
too complicated.
That
My
means
He does
head
this
is
that
3 times a
Yeah.
week for work.
I have
This is
four.
work.
because
So this is
I
how he knows
didn't
how to do
do.
this
I
stuff.
haven't shaved my head bald.
Okay, all right, all right.
Never have I ever. Holy crap. Never have
It's
I.
hard to think of things you've never done.
I know. Never have I ever.
It doesn't have to be about you.
I know, that's the
Okay.
other part. Had a bachelor's.
What?
How to what?
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's party?
Degree.
Bachelor's degree.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I know.
So okay, so if I have, I put my finger down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
I don't have a bachelor's yet.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm working on it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm in school now, and I want to fucking pass, so give me my damn bachelor's.
Hashtag Tracy.
I've been watching you,
I
girl.
get the feeling I'm winning.
Never have I
Not yet.
ever been born at the same hospital as my kid.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I put my finger down
good
if that's
job.
never happened. I don't know.
No, if you were
So
born at the
confused.
same hospital as your kid, you put your finger down.
So you're good.
All right.
So maybe we'll have to change the words next time Claire comes to say,
Yeah,
I've done
Something a
this,
little-
have you?
Did I mention I've
Simpler.
never done this before?
Okay.
I mean, he does it 3 times a week for work.
So
Gets
when,
paid for doing it.
when
you know? I don't get paid for playing
If
this
you
game.
were teaching, you
Maybe
can
if
make
I
your.
was getting paid, I'd learn the rules.
You can, if you were teaching now, you can tell your kids, never have I ever had my mom beat me. Never have I ever not eaten.
Yeah.
Never have I
well,
ever.
you're using like
gone
triple
hungry.
negatives now.
Yeah, I know.
Never have I ever played Never Have I Ever.
Your kids are gonna be
Totally
like,
lost.
All right,
Okay.
go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna put
Chris.
fingers
Never
down
have I
willy-nilly
ever
now.
eaten alligator.
So if we have, we put it down.
Yeah.
So we have, we follow. I think we all
So
have.
Jules and I were born at the same hospital in Lowell.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, they were.
Do this for 2
Yep.
because it's easier. So how do you lose when you're?
You
To have the most
No.
remaining.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Because that means you're the prude virgin.
Okay.
Which is ironic
hardly.
here.
Hardly. Okay, I'm going back to the French
Yeah, I think so too. I know. My pinky's getting.
Never
I can't do
have
that.
I ever woken up in someplace and wondered where I was.
Nope, never done that.
I always knew I was at the whorehouse. I mean, I always knew where I was when I woke up.
Girl, you stupid.
I'm out.
The winner! He's done the most! You get to wear your selection of heels.
Oh, you know what? That would have been a good one.
Actually, yeah.
God. Well, you know what? He can walk in them, so I think he's good to go.
You've learned to walk in heels?
No, never. Ever.
I can't walk in heels either.
I know. We've had this conversation. Although I love your boots. Your winter boots
Yeah.
are amazing.
Because there's no
And your not just the winter boots, your
motorcycling ones.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sonofsandler.com.
Never have I ever cursed a Christian artifacts.
Oh,
Well,
fucking Jesus Christ.
curse the Christian artifact. You mean like look at a statue and curse it?
All of that. I've never done that.
Oh, really?
Good for you. You're such a good Christian.
No, he does swear, but he will never use a Christian or a religious saying in vain.
Oh, okay.
It is
All right.
so meaningful to him. Like,
Okay.
That's blasphemy.
there's
Good
no
guess,
person I've
that
ever
is
met
too.
that can cry from prayer
Okay.
other than
Oh.
him.
That's you. And I accept everyone has.
Christ.
So look, you are the good Christian virgin
I
tonight.
can't remember.
Oh, did I win?
Yeah.
You love, yeah, you
I sucked dick all my life, but I've never ever did a bad thing towards Christ.
So,
We're back to This Old House with Chris, Silver Daddy on OnlyFans.com.
Doing exercise at 4:00 in the damn morning.
so the way to finish a table like this,
Yeah.
I've done it before on a nice drum table, is
That
you...
means this isn't a nice table.
No, it is a nice
Drum
table. It's a nice
table.
drum,
A
round
different
table. And it
nice
probably started out with a big round wooden base,
Mhm.
and then
We
was
like round,
added to
big
this
wooden
metal
base.
base.
Yeah.
So the way to do it is with the wet sand. silicon dioxide
Oh,
paper,
okay.
the black paper.
Yeah.
You can buy it in different grades. Start out with 100, or 80, 100, 120.
Oh, we did the
220.
dry. Okay.
Hold on, pause one
So
second.
you need to have the kind of sander that has the hose
No,
attached
no,
to it.
you're talking.
No.
You can do
Like
it.
hose it
pour
down.
water
No,
and-
you can do it with a hand sander.
Right.
Oh.
Because this not.
But like
So
spritz
you
this
just
with
wet it.
water?
this isn't like stone.
No, where's
No.
the wet part come from?
You spritz it with water,
Okay.
Thanks.
and then you just take 80 grit,
Yep.
silicon dioxide paper,
Yep.
put it on a
This is
handle,
when Rob smiles and just look like he's smart. Go ahead.
and then you just start
Yep.
rubbing it.
Okay.
I can
Rub
rub.
it and
Get
rub
it wet and rub it.
and rub it. Wet it and rub it.
Down.
Wait, we'll practice at home tonight, and then we can try.
And then after it's nice and smooth, you get the 120 or 100 and you wet it and you rub it some more.
Oh, yeah.
So then, when you
Rub it
apply
down,
the stuff
baby.
to make it,
Well, no,
Like
this is the stuff.
plasticky.
This is no. This is well, yeah. What-
so this is the right stuff.
what
but
you see in here is grain,
yeah.
Yeah.
and you're seeing some grit scratches.
Yes.
But what you're going to do is wet sand it to 220,
Okay.
440, or whatever, and just little by little bring it down. It's not a long process.
So see, I thought the bumps like over here were from the poly application.
Some of that, maybe.
Because we used a brush, a sponge brush.
Oh, so that's the other thing is I roll it and then I brush it out very, very lightly. And I also thin.
I bet there's a YouTube video for this.
So-
I bet there's you.
No, but
It's
this is a
called
lot
Chris.
easier.
Yeah.
So we either have to invite somebody over because Barbara will
this
take
the
the
only
patience to
drum
do
table
it.
you got? Is this the only
Yeah.
table you
So,
got?
well,
But we
there's
have
this
Oh,
one.
those are a whole nother story.
No, I know. So
Those
we
are
bought a bunch
very
of
rough.
shellac to
So-
just pour over it.
So no,
Or
it's
you
not
Are you gonna put
shellac.
cool
It's
pictures underneath
epoxy.
first? Or?
It's
No,
epoxy.
we're not.
No, you could. You
We bought
could
epoxy.
urethane those.
It's epoxy.
those. Yeah, that's a.
That's-
So what
To
you're
give it
saying is
that,
you're
like-
gonna come and epoxy those tables.
I can help you.
So
Yes,
have you
so we can hold the jug while he does the work.
correct? I'm like what black people have heard for help is I'm gonna stand here and watch you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do this, and I'm gonna clap while you do this.
Did you learn
Yeah.
this from when you worked at the state?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like from, us helping my parents do the wallpaper.
Right.
We sat here and said, great job, guys.
Yeah.
We can help you watch,
Yeah.
Because there are certain things we know we just cannot do.
Yeah.
and this is one of them.
Yeah.
We tried, and I'm just disappointed with the result. Like, I don't want to feel this.
I can fix this.
Great, thank you.
Oh, so
On that note.
on that note, we know that Chris is gonna help come fix this before you come in and eat, and he's gonna epoxy our tables that Kyle
Oh, I know
built.
about epoxy. I can sand with stapler.
No, that one there.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna epoxy that
Oh, we
table.
sanded them and polyurethane them, and
You did not polyurethane sand.
no, yeah, we did. But
Mhm.
no, we don't want it smooth.
Okay.
We want it the rough look.
But
That's why we
You
want to
it
put.
splintery?
No. But we want it to look like it.
Seal that in, right?
So that's why we
Right.
wanted like epoxy or something, a
Yeah, yeah,
coat
something
on
to
it to
coat it,
seal
make
it
it
in.
smooth.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we bought.
Okay.
Was like the smooth bar top stuff
Yep,
to
yep,
make
yep.
it look like glass
Yeah.
Mhm.
because we want the rough look.
Okay.
So we bought that. Well,
We
it was
wanted to
And
bought-
look
there's a
rough,
technique for
but
that.
the
You have to, like, pull it off the edges so it doesn't
Smooth.
pour on
exactly,
the floor and
exactly.
stuff. Yeah.
And but
So
this comes
have you
with
figured that
the
out yet?
scraper
Okay.
Say
thing.
again?
All right.
Have you
Putty
figured
knife.
that out yet?
Give me a minute.
Okay. So we want them to look like they're rough and natural because they are.
Yep.
Kyle built them from scratch. But we want them to feel smooth when you eat on them and touch
So
them.
when you put your hand on it, you want it to be nice and smooth.
Right.
Correct.
But I want it to look rough.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so now the chairs are black and the table's white. So have you thought about adding like some black accent to the tables before you seal them up?
So
No, I go to
see
each
the
of them,
legs.
I'm like,
See the legs? We
Yeah.
made it like a blonde stain,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest we just left neutral.
Okay.
But because we wanted to sort of brighten that space up with
Yeah.
the and just
I was just
be-
thinking of like, I don't know, black edge or something.
Oh
Just to bring the
yeah.
chairs and the table together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. That's
like
cool.
if you did the top side of the edges of
So
those
Claire's gonna
boards.
help Chris.
Yes.
And you can see the results of their project at Madeira 603 on Facebook, Madeira603.com, Chris and Claire on OnlyFans.com, Silver Daddy,
.com.
Teacher doing squats. I mean, how many other hashtags can I come up with?
Well, also, Claire Pottery,
Oh yeah.
which she
Clairepreventure.com.
There we go.
ClairePreventure.com.
ClairePreventure.com. Best deviled egg pottery ever.
Yes. And so not only does she have to do the deviled egg, because we need more of those, because that'll be on the menu still.
Yeah.
In addition to that, we also have plates and goods. And FYI, we did talk to Steve.
Okay.
He wants your pottery.
Oh,
Yeah.
So get ready for that.
Yeah.
And we have a little
Not
sales
throwing,
rack
you,
here too.
not throwing
Yeah.
you on the rack.
Yeah.
But we also have a sales area here
Oh.
that we expect to have Claire's pottery on display. So you can also get it here as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna be selling the hell out of you.
Yeah, all right.
I'm like,
Go for it.
I'm just saying.
Chris
Yeah.
is going to give us the Venmo later, don't you worry.
Oh.
I got the Venmo, I got the PayPal.
He's ready for OnlyFans.
You're more equipped than I am.
All right, final
I'm
words.
ready to get the money.
Can't wait for you guys to open so we
Thank
can be
you.
here with other people and enjoy your food again.
Do you really want other people? Or do
Oh.
you just want our attention?
Well, that too. But you'll be in there cooking, so we'll have to talk to someone else when. Yeah.
This is true.
Wait, why did you say that to him? What you
Well,
think
it's
he
both
cooks?
of you.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be front of
Yeah.
the house.
Yeah.
He's going to be making your drinks.
Either one. We're
You
gonna
don't want
need
me making
both you
drinks.
guys doing your magic, and
We'll
we're
do
gonna
our
need other
magic.
people to talk to out
Because
here.
I believe in magic.
So yeah, looking forward to it.
Oh, you want me to?
Open.
Okay. So, I'm getting this thing here, which apparently means wrap it the fuck up. I gotta stop cursing.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I never stop cursing. Welcome to Queen City Pride 2019 all over again. They were like, Rob, it's a PG-13 commercial. And I'm like, everybody fucking let's get rowdy. And then of course they're like, there are kids here. I'm like, they know what curse words are. But we are wrapping up. Thank you for joining us for Two Chefs,
Thank you.
One Kitchen. We have Kyle and Rob. We brought our wonderful friends and guests in, Claire and Chris. We're gonna have a great time. Keep joining us every week. We're gonna keep doing this. There's gonna be some crazy ass people here. So if you happen to want to join the show with us, I'll give you an email, not right now. I'll put it in the bottom link. Look down here for the email. I saw that on YouTube. Look down here for the email.
Follow the bottom.
Click on the link below.
I'll go with that.
Thank you.
On the bottom, something happens. You end up pregnant. Joking. I've been trying to get him pregnant for years. It doesn't work.
Two chefs, one.
So Two Chefs, One Kitchen.
Two
Thank
yes.
you so much.
Yes.
And we have Chris and Claire, our wonderful guests. Please join us next time for Two Chefs, One Kitchen. Have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all so much for joining
Our
us.
pleasure.
Thank
We
you.
will have you back because I have a
Oh,
jerk.
we're gonna be
I have a
back.
jerk shrimp idea for you.
Oh yeah,
So we're gonna have a good time.
I got some thoughts.